Hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Caroline, Life with Nascaro. Here today we are going to discuss so many things. Like I said, our channel discusses life, motherhood, parenting, fashion, beauty, preparing for exams because I'm a nurse. That doesn't change. So today, I'm going to bring you a very important topic. This topic is quite personal to me. It's everything. I get quite emotional when I discuss this with people. I know it is not something that people feel comfortable sharing, but I've gotten out of my skin that it's time for people to know probably what we all go through, so that you don't feel like you're alone who is struggling with this. I also don't want you to miss my main points. So depression, life with Nascaro again. Here we are to start. I'll be looking here and there, taking some few notes just to keep on track and not forget the major points that I need you to take. So depression might manifest very differently for everyone, and I don't want you to think that because it's not presenting as your friend, it's not depression, or because it's presenting as your friend, it's depression. It's weird, right? But medically, there are those things that will include in the criteria to diagnose you with depression. There are quite a variety of them, but I'm not here as a medic. I'm here to discuss an experience that we all go through. The medical bit might come later. Subscribe, you'll see more of my videos. I'll discuss more and more of this because it's really personal to me. And I know so many people are struggling with depression, but they're unable to talk about it. One, because of the society. Society calms you down. When you have any mental health issue, society will calm you down and humble you down. It will make you feel like that's not something that someone should seek medical help for. Society will tell you that get strong. You calling it depression is a sign of weakness. And you seeking medical help is just a sign of weakness. So what does society tell us? Pray, my sister, pray. Yes, God does miracles. I believe that. Pray and fast. They'll tell you to be strong. If this person is very close to you, they'll tell you, just talk to me about it. We'll get through this. They'll tell you all sorts of things that you see, they actually work. They'll recommend books to read. They'll tell you, occupy your free time. Maybe you have a lot of free time with you. That's why you're disappearing into thoughts or getting any kind of bad ideas to yourself. And everyone would try to make it seem like it's a shame to actually seek medical help. Friends, there are people who are trained to do this kind of work. There are people who are trained to offer this help, because when you reach to the extent where I reached, you automatically need help, and there is no way that you can bounce back to normal without that kind of help. There was a time that I'd given up on life. I saw my life sinking every other day, while everyone else seemed like everything is going on very successful. People are going back to study. People were having families. People were getting promotions on jobs. And everything was People were starting businesses. Everything to me, I saw people's lives moving on. Of course, I had my dream job. I was getting enough money. I think it's enough. I have a family, I have kids. So to someone else, they felt like I was living a very perfect life. And probably I don't have any problems to push me to an extent of getting depressed. You're wrong. You can have everything that everyone wants to have, but you still get this far with depression. Depression doesn't know the rich. Depression doesn't know the poor. Depression doesn't know how strong you are, whether you're a boss at work, whether you're the one that everyone is looking up to. Depression doesn't know that. It hates you at any level, in every profession, whatever wealth you have, it hates you. And when it hits real hard. You start feeling like you don't belong. You start isolating yourself. Then times will come when you feel like, okay, maybe this is causing the depression or worsening it. You make as many friends to cope up with the loneliness. But while you're making those friends, everyone around you seem very happy. And that will be very depressing actually, because while everyone is having their best to you actually be drowning deep, deep, and deeper every other time. You be around people laughing all the time, but deep inside, you're broken and you're bleeding. While everyone is seeing you as a source of their happiness, you can't see that for yourself. You try to adapt. Sometimes you adapt at work. You put in more hours at work, thinking it will take away all that loneliness. So you be elevated, maybe get promotions, maybe get more money. You have the money, you have the position, you have the friends. You put on very expensive clothes just to feel like you're worthy. But sweethearts, those things don't help. You might buy an expensive cloth that you would normally not buy, but because you feel it will make you feel better, make you feel good, beautiful. But after putting on that dress, you still feel like you're actually not made for that dress. That maybe someone elsewhere would actually look better in your dress. You will be surrounded by the money that you make, but it will not make you better. You eat the food, as expensive as it may cost, good tasting, but then go back and binge on it. It is a sad feeling. It's deep, it's lonely, it's dark. And if you've ever been there, I know you have different experiences. You've gone through, felt very different. Feel free to share in the comment section. But it's dark, and I've been there. You get very irritable over very small things. I remember when those days I was quite very difficult at home. Whenever my husband would call me, hello, I'll be running late home. I'm caught up at work. Then I'll be like, so why are you telling me? If you want to come back, you come back. But then when he comes back late, he finds me swollen and pissed. Isn't that weird? And then when he doesn't call and he comes back late, I'm swollen and pissed. Why didn't you call? But then here I am thinking, okay, When he called, I got pissed. When he didn't call, I got pissed. So, irritability. That's how much it can run you crazy. Depression. You lose the normal lanes that everyone else has. Things that make sense to other people don't actually make sense to you. It's a personal fight. It's an individual fight that no one else can fight for you. You struggle alone in the dark while you're around everyone else. You laugh, you buy people gifts, you make everyone happy. But when you're alone, reality actually hits very differently. You start feeling very inadequate. You start feeling like you're running out of breath. You start feeling like everything is just falling apart. And nature has a way of putting everything on you at once. If it's running a business, you get losses, you lose friends, something is happening, this and this. In your relationship, things are crumbling, your kids are sick. Somehow nature has a way to aggravate this depression. It is normal. We've been there, and so many people have been there. People you see as strong, people you see as wealthy, beautiful. Many people have suffered this. So, good news, you're not alone. Don't you ever feel like you're alone. But those words don't help, I know. But this is what helps. Stop feeling like society has something to offer you. You have something to offer yourself. You deserve to be mentally stable. You deserve good. You deserve a normal life, and you deserve that lens that you lost. Seek medical help. It is tough. It is not something society will easily support you. If you have friends who are medics, some of them will actually tear you apart when you tell them you want to seek medical help. They say, no, you've not reached that extent. Talk to me about it. I remember those days. But I know of so many genuine friends who have stood by me. I remember my best friend telling me, you know what, Carol, I'm here for anything. He contacted the therapist, bought me the medicine that they had prescribed. I owe my life to that person. I just don't know what I'll ever do for them to just thank them for bringing me back from that depth. Oh, I don't know. I'm not so good at these videos, so I think I'm getting very emotional, but I know the point is home. Get the help that you need. Wake up. Stop fighting the battle on your pillow. Tears will not sort it out. Praying and fasting will keep you going, but they will not sort it out. Time will come when you start taking out your anger on the people that you love. If they are your kids, they will suffer the violence. If they are your friends, they will leave. If it's a relationship, your partner will leave because no one wants an aggressive person. No one wants someone who doesn't appreciate anyone else. But because you don't have that extra lens, you'll be taking it out on everyone and anyone and on anything. You make interpretations of words that have no meaning. Someone will come and tell you, you look beautiful. it doesn't make sense. You start wondering, oh, so I've not been beautiful before? Oh my God, how have I been looking before? You start enlarging the issue from the point of now to the point of before to the point of the future to the point of what this person based on to actually give me this comment. How come this person has never said that comment before? Do they want to use me? Do they want something from me? Depression is killer, really. Yeah. So, friends, there is hope. You can share with me your experiences. I know it's bad for me. It may have been later for anyone else, but for me it was heavy. And I want to say that I sought the medical help I needed. And I'm better. I'm better. You can still get better. You can run your life as you used to run it. Make the good friends that you had. You can repair that relationship that you lost and be there for your kids. You don't have to struggle alone. You don't have to struggle in silence because people are trained to help out. Psychiatrists are trained to help. Therapists are trained to help us to go through such difficult decisions and situations. Seek the help. Thank you for watching. I just look forward to sharing with you more content. I think I've been quite very emotional in this. Maybe the better in the future. Next, in the future, I'll be discussing on how to adapt some of what my therapist discussed with me, how to really adapt to the triggers of depression. Because while you're going to the psychiatrist or therapist, that person, even if they're trying to treat your depression, they will not remove the triggers. They'll teach you how to adapt to those triggers. Stick with me. Life with Naz Carol. Thanks for listening. Make sure you subscribe, share with your friends, tell a friend to tell a friend. And together we move with life. We're moving, we're moving. Love you all. Thank you.